We are heroes.
God of War! Ho-ho! I live for this! You sip at the cup of power. I have no need. Even I know when to stop swinging a baton. There's no honor in killing the little one, but I'll enjoy it all the same. Stimulants are nothing to a god's strength. It always feels good to kill an ancient one. Ah, that feels nice. I'd worked up a sweat. A coward meets his fate. The only fun in fighting you was when you died. You didn't need to go through all the trouble. Don't worry, Zet. I'll bring them all crashing down. You lack none of the brutality of war, and you still had no chance. That was fun, but the outcome was predictable. My nightmares evacuate bigger than you. This is where mortal bravery leads. Master of nothing. Even the beasts will prostrate themselves before me. You caught the wrong scent, Bloodseeker. What I'll do to you is nothing to what I have in store for your masters. The mourners will be fresh with drink. I never heard any toasts in my name. Stand or flee, it makes no difference. These quills have a nice tingle to them. Now to harvest the eggs. Know your place, Centaur. Your old arena title means nothing. The order of my ranks withstands the Chaos Charge. Gods forge order from the Chaos. No matter how many creatures you enslave, you die alone, you weak-willed fool. Problem solved. You should have come to me sooner. Just remember, I didn't break your spine. Your own armor did that. If you can't fight skin bad, you can't fight at all! Are you sure you're in the right place? If it's on the battlefield, I kill it. Sharpest point wins! Your strategy played right into my strategy. I used to pluck the wings from fairies as a boy. I thought I was past that. Vex me no more! Respectable, but I've seen many last longer. Secrets of Dezun? Please. I've seen things you priests wouldn't believe. I warned you to keep your mouth shut around me. Your powers hold no sway over the gods, crone. Sparkle hard, little guy. I hate lightning! A true warrior doesn't need a dramatic name. There! I've cured you of your god envy. Now that's a shield bash! Dragons make a fine mount, but you don't have the temperament. Ugh, you horrid creature. I've done the world a favor. Your puny wind just makes my cape blow even more attractively. Boulder smash! Well, that was easy enough. Cross you off the list. Your mind is like porridge. How could you have won? I decide who trembles. Ooh, something about that felt extra nice. All right, kill Titan? Check. Sometimes it's just fun to destroy a truly rare specimen. Flame out. Oh, damn. This one's not even gold. Stoke the fire and carve a spit. You've lost a step, Grandpa. I'll poke 2 holes here so you can see the river Styx. I had time enough to dispatch you. You leave nothing of worth behind. Give my regards to your masters. Ha ha ha! The Nothl Realm! I've seen bigger latrines! So eager to die? Get good, youngin'. I don't need all that fancy crap to kick your ass! Why has it come to this, Io? Now my uncle's collection is complete. Your blade work was unoriginal. Your brilliance ends in darkness, old man, just like all the rest. All who came before me must perish! Drown on your tears, you salty mess. How many times do you need to die before you learn your lesson? You should have chosen literally anyone else. And I heard you were such a great commander. Hard to bite down with the spear in your gullet. You should thank me, creature. This death brings honor to one I suspect has none. At least you already know the way. A single augmentation can't make up for the paltry sum of your parts. Your mistress is next. There's no pleasure in the killing of sheep. Shift your way out of that! The question now becomes, shall I skin you for a rug? This is the ugliest damn unicorn I've ever killed. Well, the horn doesn't look that valuable to me, but maybe for drinking. Yours was a sad tale, but now it's over. It is with a heart of stone I lay you to rest, Gorgon. Poor little princess, poised to the last, for naught. You chose the wrong god, princess. I'll have to embellish your death when I tell this story. It's hard to believe it took this long for someone to kill you. Consider your life sated. Sing your song for my uncle. See if he cares. Ah, that almost felt like work. This spear cures all ailments. I would have found your pursuits amusing once, Necrophos. No more. Aren't you beautiful? I'll mount your head above the mantle! Fly by night, indeed. You were brain dead already. Oops! I thought you'd surrender when things got tough. I had no quarrel with your worthless god, only with you. I'll keep your tongue as a talisman for a time. Mortal royalty should thank me. You're just a glorified guard dog. You die as you lived, like a fool. There's no grace in this death, assassin. Is this your knife in my shield, wastrel? Any of you left standing? Attacking from all sides! A classic mistake. Your flesh will rest upon this field for all of time. A monument to my victory! The help shouldn't lift a hand against their betters. Did you take me for mortal, whipping boy? None pass unseen into the underworld. This is why your kind should stick to frivolities. At least you tried to steal from the best. Not so grand after all. I abandon you to a desert of the forgotten. Let that be a message to all deserters! Of all the demons, you should have known better, Shadow Fiend. Stick to the sideshow work, magician. What do you know? Silence is nice after all. Power dependent upon allegiance is no power at all. Where'd you learn how to use a trident? Just like spearfishing, ha 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 ha! My spear will never rust! Slippery little bastard! I'll use your guts as bait for a bigger fish! You almost count for half a kill. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you in the middle of something? You're out of practice, Spectre. Too soft for the real fight. Shame to kill such an interesting beast. At least it was fun. If only you bent to my will. Oh well, I may keep the ring. Each one of your kin will die by my hand. I thought I could use you. I was wrong. God's strength! Your past accomplishments mean nothing, and your future is at an end. That's from everyone. You could have saved us all a lot of trouble and done this yourself. Bedtime stories for demons don't scare me. I didn't come here to send you back, Terrorblade, only to put you down. Even the one you serve serves another. Not today, Pollywog. And normally I wouldn't trouble myself with the touched. Well, found the cure for madness. Best to melt this down before someone else gets any bright ideas. The gods will not suffer a mortal so clever as you. Crushing rocks is a baby's game. You'll make a fine whetstone for my spear. Heavy timber falls with ease. Fear not, I shall build something grand with you. Your meaningless fights sully the name of war. This is where your limitations begin and you end. They say you commanded armies. Did others fight in your place? There were many who prayed for your death, Underlord. Prayers answered. There is nothing that I cannot kill! The dirge is a nice tune, but you can't carry it for a damn. Time for a new pair of boots! You're a mere decoration compared to me. Your Ozkavosh isn't even passable! What did you think was gonna happen, bookworm? Blow away. Write a poem about it in the afterlife. It'll take more than chants and charms, you imbecile. I know a thing or two about hubris, and you had this coming. I'll scatter your bones from here to the pits of hell! This isn't your pantheon anymore, old man. I've been waiting a long time for this. I thought that would be much more satisfying. You're just as pathetic a mortal as you were a god. Mother will be pleased. I didn't come here to exchange pleasantries. It's time for you to die. There's something beautiful to all of this. My father? Let me tell you about my father. You whine like a mortal fool. You call yourself a god? Today's war is tedium. The same fight in a different trench. Each stake smaller than the last.